Your West Tigers are really now closing in on Taylan May, and things are looking really, really good for us, and he's signing possibly here in the next couple days. We need to break that down, plus a little bit more on another signing of ours. But before we do that, my name is Jordy. Welcome back to the channel. I'm a diehard Tigers fan who lives and breathes orange, black, and white. It would mean the world to me if you like and subscribe to this community. So let's get into it. And of course, our first topic of discussion is Taylan May. He is setting to return, and he is being locked in by the Tigers, suggesting that we're going to be putting him on a train and trial deal. And what that is he's not technically locked in with us. We are going to see if that's someone we want. We're going to train with him. He's kind of in the pathway system, if you will. We train with him, and we're going to trial him out, and then we set forth an actual 3 or 5 year offer that we can lock him down going forward. So this is going to be huge. We all knew that he was going possibly to the South Sydney Rabbitohs, and now they sounds like he turned his head at them and said, nope, don't want anything to do with you guys. And he is looking back at the West Tigers as we are throwing him a NRL base rate salary wise, but he will also be allowed to play straight away once he has registered, like his contract has registered with the NRL. I'm not sure what that contract looks like in terms of what the train and trial length is, but I'm guessing it's going to be the remainder of this season, and then we would set forth and extend an offer next season for probably 2 or 3 years, if that's someone that we want. And I genuinely believe that he is someone that we want, and the reason why is we watched his past game. We probably one of our best performances to date this year, probably in a few years I'd say. We saw Jerome Luai step up, we saw Heath Mason Latufainu step up, kind of had that kind of tryout, if you will, for the next 5'8" or halfback, and then we saw people like Jarrell Skelton back, and that really made me excited for the future of this club. Jareem Buller was on point. He was going after it. Jack Bird was going after every single person on that field was going after it. So it does beg the question, where does Taylan May fit in? And honestly, there was one spot on the field that it had me a little worried. It was a little shaky. We saw a few points leaked out of that spot, and that is Adam Douei's center spot. And the reason I say that is I love Adam Douei. I believe he does everything wholeheartedly. Yes, he's been catching some crap for his kicking, but honestly, his kicking game was on point. He was just given some really, really difficult kicking location on the field on those edges. And I don't know, that to me is not any warrant to be picking on our guy Adam Douei. But at the same time, we got to be thinking, is Adam Douei giving us our most efficient and most winning worthy attacking and defense? I don't think so, especially with someone like Taylan May coming through the system. I think we put Taylan May in and Adam Douei in kind of an impact role there with Heath Mason or Latufainu, and then have 2 big forwards as well, like Kai Pearce-Paul, and then someone like Seyfarth as well that be on that bench waiting to go. So there are so many different things that we could do with this, but as I was rewatching that game, our biggest area that we could fix is that center defense, and honestly the center attack as well. Taylan May is one of those guys that goes after it. He does not back down. He knows how to play footy, and he knows how to actually defend like his life depends on it. He's a solid player. You see that throughout all the May brothers. There's also rumor that Terrell May, we are set to go after him at the end of this season, possibly earlier, and as more develops there, I will definitely keep you guys updated. But I did hear some whispers through the chain that is something that's happening as well. But yeah, Taylan May coming on would be huge for us in that spot. We could also see him move out to wing if we had an injury on, say, Skelton or Taruva. And honestly, you could also see him move into something like a half if we absolutely needed it. He has the footwork, he has the build for it. He is the kind of guy that you can kind of work around most of the field if you need to, and that's what I think we need. And so is Adam Douei. Adam Douei, I just don't know if he's a starting player at the end of this season. And I try to be completely honest on this channel, and I love Adam Douei the bits, but I just don't know if long term Adam Douei is our guy to be starting on the bench in our center, especially when we have someone someone like Star Toa on the other side, linked up with someone like Taruva. Like, that is a solid center wing combo, and we need that with Skelton or vice versa, whoever's in that center spot. And so we got to make sure that when we move forward, we are signing people that can fill these gaps, things that we could be better on. And looking forward, holy smokes, we have so much to actually be stoked about as Tigers fans. Even Api Korosai is looking at extending his contract that Benji Marshall was hinting at on the presser the other day. And then, you know, Api as well chipped in and like chimed in. He said like he's an incredible player. He's had it pretty hard off the field at the time, but it sort of is what it is at the moment, and the club will execute that if needed. That was Korosai, and he also said it's hard to come by guys, these kind of guys. He works out in the backfield, and you need that from your wingers these days, and he's that quick. Some of that speed you can't teach. I'm sure there are a few clubs going for him, and we will see what happens. Absolutely. I think winger-wise, we are set. I don't think we should be looking at anyone winger-wise, but it's nice to know that he has that depth if we needed that versatility. But going forward, he 100% deserves to be in that center spot. There was rumor of possibly Seyfarth Toa extending or leaving. Don't know what that's all gonna come to, but that also is reassuring, having someone like Taylan May ready if that were to come. For the worst, that he could step in, Adam Dewey could step back in, and things would be just fine. So let me know your thoughts on Taylan May possibly coming over. It's looking really, really promising. I will be surprised if we don't hear a contract signing announcement this week. So yeah, let me know your thoughts on all of that. I know it's mixed opinions, but we also do have Kai Pearce-Paul coming to the squad 2026, our Englishman, and it's finally said that he's going to be on $500,000 a season. He was on $600,000, so he's taking a $100,000 pay cut, but he's also on a 3-year deal, so that's $1.5 million. That is a huge salary for a massive forward like he is in that second row. So huge props to him for coming out and taking on this challenge. I was super impressed with his last game, and honestly super impressed with the way that he plays in general. So I'm really pumped to see what he can do on this team and how he brings that depth and impact that we have been needing as a club. So if you're with me, let me know in the comments below your thoughts on all these new signings. Should we also be going after another forward, or should we be going after another back? What do you think? I think we should go after another back as well, just to have it for some depth. I'm loving what we have coming through our system, through our pathway programs. I think we go after them, extend them. It's easier too. We can put them on a lower salary, get them in, put them on a nice contract that we can get them in, get them loyal fan base going around them, and then keep them longer. I think that would be a good way of doing it too. Or should we bring in someone like Adam Reynolds to help mentor Latufainu, Heath Mason, and give Jerome Luai some expertise as well? So let me know all your thoughts in the comments below. Any thought or any comment is good, and there's no good, bad, or ugly. So make sure you drop them below, and we'll get the discussion going. And my name is Jordy. Make sure you take care of yourself, and I will see you in the next video.